finished a performance of Aladdin on Broadway. Tonight I got to go on as Jasmine, but I figured I'd kick off this Q&A series. I'm so excited for this. You guys left me such amazing, wonderful questions. So let's kick it off. First question that I'm going to answer is, what inspired me to do theater and dance, and when did I start? I feel like this would be a good intro one. I started dancing at the age of 5. My mom just decided to put me in dance classes. I think I should confirm, but I think it's because she always wanted to do dance and gymnastics and she never got into it, so she figured, I'll put my cute little daughters in it. I don't know if that's true, but I have to confirm with her. I think she was just like, oh, this would be fun for them. So I started dancing with ballet and tap, continued to dance at a studio recreationally and like a little bit of competition dance, but in all various genres. I grew up doing ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, point. Anything else? I did 1 year of hip hop. I was always a dancer my whole life, and I always loved to sing. I want to say probably just from watching movies. I remember I was obsessed with The Little Mermaid as well as The Wizard of Oz. I have home video footage of me dressed up in full Ariel wig and all, and also Dorothy with braids and ruby slippers singing the iconic songs Part of Your World and Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So I think I always just had a heart for performing. Whenever my mom would turn on a camera or if I could get in front of anyone, I always loved to sing and perform. When I got to middle school, there was the opportunity to audition for the school musical, and I thought, oh my gosh, this combines singing and dancing, my two favorite things. Why don't I try it? I had auditions for a musical adaptation of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and I got cast to play Bashful. That was my first little musical experience ever. And then I continued to do the musicals in school. And by the time I got to my senior year of high school, it was the first time that I got to truly play a lead role. When we closed our show in the spring, I knew that that couldn't be the last musical that I ever did, whether it had been community theater next or theater professionally. I knew that that wasn't my last musical. I ended up deciding very late, actually, deciding where I wanted to go to college. It was really a toss-up, but I went on to pursue dance in college. I earned a Bachelor of the Arts degree in dance performance and got really involved in New Jersey Community Theater, did a showcase in the city that I found, and got an agent, and then started auditioning from there professionally. That's kind of some of my journey. I could very well say that those like musical heavy movies really inspired me to do theater. I feel like that's kind of what captivated me musically, and then I always just loved to dance. Like I grew up choreographing and forcing all of my best friends in the neighborhood to learn dances that I choreographed and perform them for our families in the neighborhood. So I